Destiny and Vaush and whoever. Anyway.
The 4 devas of communism online. You've got Vaush, Destiny, Keffels, and Deadpool together. It truly is like the Marx, Engels, Kropotkin, Bakunin of our time or something. Michael Knowles reacts to negative Lady Baller reviews. Oh shit, I'm there. I'm there and I've got a drippy jacket. Hold on. Content? Did somebody say content? Michael Knowles reacts to negative Lady Baller reviews. How could I review it if I haven't seen it? This isn't really a review. It's more of a like assessment.
Producers? Is that who this is? Vaush. Okay, keep going.
So, a while back. Yeah, check it out. I've got my. I blurred the chat so you can't see all the funny comments you guys made. I've got my my drippy denim jacket. Let's go. The Daily Wire committed a very large amount of money to the project of producing anti-woke media to be a parallel Hollywood. Now, I ask you guys, have you... I really like the fact that he included that and didn't challenge it because it reaffirms how insane that goal is. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, yeah, that is what we're doing. Like, to be clear, when I say that, the point is that it's laughable. Like, that's the point. Like a parallel Hollywood, but he's like, yes, that's so far that's correct. We are doing this. Yes. Have you seen Lady Ballers? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Have you seen literally any broader cultural impact to the kind? Does my microphone really peak that much? I really need to get like an audio engineer to adjust my microphone settings because I keep adjusting it and I feel like it always like messes up and I don't like it. I have a nice voice. I want that to be like picked up properly, you know? Kind of stuff they've been producing. This is not their first movie. Gonna guess no. The reason for that, of course, is because conservatives, fascists in particular, just aren't that good at making art.
Okay, put a pause here. First of all...
Man, he's spitting. Who's this guy with the good points? Wait, okay, so I'm actually kind of curious, like, how he's going to engage with this, or what he's going to do to respond, because I feel like there's nothing he can say in response to that that doesn't make him look pathetic. Like, he could be like, no, have you seen Sound of Freedom? You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how he would respond to that in a way that doesn't come across as cloying. Or is he going to contest the fascism thing? I mean, maybe. It's Michael Knowles. Like, this guy literally called for, like, was it the death of transgenderism or something? What was the claim he said? I don't know if he used the term death. He used something else. He said destruction.
Our early movies did pretty well. But this is actually the first Daily Wire movie that we made with an in-house script, in-house talent, in-house everything.
Okay, yeah, it comes across kind of pathetic. He's actually like earnestly being like, no, guys, this is okay. It's like, no, guys, come on, this one's gonna be different. This one. Those other ones did good, but it'll be different, you know? It's definitely not a sort of reaffirmation of Bosch's point that I challenge his claim that nobody's seen their movies by saying this one will be different, which sort of implies that he's right to say that.
And we made it in like 6 months, so it is different than the other movies. Keep going.
They're not interested in making art. They're attempting to make political propaganda, but they're not cueing the artists in on that. You know, you can make artful propaganda, but it's hard and they're not here for it. That's why they aren't working in Hollywood, the place they would have rather been. Why would you keep this? I'm not even saying shit you could really argue against. The best thing the smartest thing to do would be to not use these clips and use other clips. Why would you go with this? Than where they are now. So the cultural impact here, fairly minimal, I feel. Besides this being funny. And I do find it funny.
Hey, there you go. That's pretty funny. Oh. Okay, not bad. It actually was relatively flattering.
Why would you include my clips? Why would you include my clip? Never in a million years, if I was editing this together, would I have included this bit in the video. Why? Why? He believes in freedom of speech. He believes in my freedom of speech. He doesn't want to censor me. Holy shit. Okay, well, you know what? If this is the standard to which compliments are held in the Daily Wire, then yeah, I've offered him a pretty good compliment here. They're literally they're running it down mid.
A lot of them say, you know, these guys, they got into politics because they flunked out of Hollywood or something, which is true. A lot of us did work in Hollywood to some degree.
Why would you say it like that? Why are you throwing? Are you Are you trying to get out of a contract? Wait, what is happening? Why? I would never, not with a million years. You waterboard me for this shit. Oh my God, stop. I feel bad. What the fuck?
Though in my case, as an adult, I worked professionally in politics before I worked ever in any movies or anything like that. So, you know, it's kind of a return.
Don't copyright me, YouTube. Don't copyright me, okay?
I think he seemed to sort of like the movie, didn't he? Like he obviously had to criticize it all the time, but he said it was kind of funny.
This is exceeding my wildest expectations. I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen it. Maybe I will now. I don't know. Yeah, is like rhetorical proficiency. He believes me. How low are the standards, dude? Holy shit. Like he's being given, this is the first clip he's opening with. You have to debate him on what? He would just agree with me. I'd be like, yeah, you guys are unartful fascists who produce slop political propaganda. And he'd be like, well, it sounds like you really like it. I'm actually at a loss for words. I'm not overplaying this. I have no idea what strategy he's going for. This is some like deep technique shit, okay? They didn't teach me this one in big brain school. All right, I have no idea what this overly conciliatory. He's trying to say you're laughing with them, not at them. If the attempt is to like delude the audience into believing that I am laughing with them, I don't think the clips that he's used support that. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure there were points in looking at the clip that I actually did laugh, because I laugh all the time at like really dumb bullshit. But like I don't think I'm selling that with the clips that have been chosen here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Not bad.
Let me say this, okay?
Fuck. Okay, you know what? F it. I want to know what the tone of this video is moving forward. Okay, let's see it. What did Destiny say, and what does he have to say about what Destiny said? I genuinely, I don't even. I'm at a loss. I'm completely at a loss. I feel like he doesn't get the sarcasm, and that's why he's saying that. I genuinely don't know. I don't know if he didn't understand, because I don't even think it was sarcasm. I was literally like, these people would rather be working in Hollywood. They're fascists. They can't produce art. I think it's hilarious. Like in what world does that read? I am autistic. Is he double autistic? What level of like relative striated? Okay, I don't know. He is John Autism. The most powerful of all of us.
If this wasn't a Daily Wire movie, this is actually good material to make a movie about. It's like a...
Okay, wait. So now he's going to do the same bit with Destiny, except Destiny is selling him something that can make it sound like he likes the movie. Okay. So wait, was that the purpose of my clip? My clip was like, we're going in ascending levels of misrepresenting the source material?
That version of like White Chicks or something, right? Like there is material here that could actually be like a good movie if it just wasn't if it wasn't the Daily Wire, because you know it's gonna be cringe. But
excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Mooten, how did he get this movie? Wait, what? Is that why he's been taking so many streaming breaks?
Are these seats
God
open?
damn it.
Never mind.
The Daily Wire has a good ass business plan. They do all their so well.
They're pretty good. I don't mind that at all.
Wait, hold on. I feel like Destiny teed him up way the more than I did. I have no idea how. I have no idea. This is a psychotic face that we've set on, by the way. It's actually kind of distracting. I see it. Yeah, it's on both of my monitors because I've got my main and then I've got the OBS preview window, and he's just staring at me. Let me just move it forward a bit.
I haven't heard much of.
Okay. He's using Destiny to launder his version where he lies and you say the same. Yeah. Destiny's teeing him up more, of course, for the claim. But if the entire premise of the video is like, look, all of the progressives actually like us, I have no idea why you'd open with me or even include me, unless that was like, is that all they can find? How many videos have even been made on Daily Ballers from LeftTube? You know, like how much even is there? Did I say Daily Ballers? I don't even know what the name is anymore. Lady Ballers. I'm sorry. It's all blurring together in my head. Look, you know what my takeaway from this video is? I welcome my new Michael Knowles audience. Hello, my anti-woke fans. Yes, I too believe in, I don't know, we will destroy transgenderism together, okay? I've got a really roundabout process for doing it, okay? So just like join the thing, subscribe, just watch Lady Ballers and was very impressed. Of course, not every scene was lol funny, but this, I love to say this when I'm complimenting a movie. But there's a genuine comedy that manages to entertain and tug at the heartstrings, reminding the world the real victims of woke ideology are the kids. What I find hilarious is that the libs had to pay DW to watch the movie. That's true. I gave them a lot of money for the time that I watched Lady Ballers. This is really funny. How does this video conclude? I don't know who Deadpool is. I know who this is. I have a slight idea who this is, I think. Wait. Isn't it a little bit weird that in this video, okay, I guess I'm just used to like normally videos like this from the Daily Wire have a lot of like TikTok reacts in it, you know? But I know everyone here except for Deadpool. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't it seem weird that it's kind of like just this group? Shouldn't there be a larger, like, you know what I mean? Who's Deadpool? I don't know who Deadpool is. They're wearing a mask. That's the point. That's what the point of the mask is.
And Vaush and...
There are so many audio clips that I want to add as, like, sound drops. That's true. It's the four devas of communism online. You've got Vaush, Destiny, Keffels, and Deadpool together. It truly is like the Marx, Engels, Kropotkin, Bakunin of our time, or something.
Destiny and Vaush and whoever. Anyway, thank you to all of them.
What? Wait, you're not going to say Keffels and Deadpool? What the?
Here's Destiny and Vaush and whoever. Anyway, thank you to all of them for the reviews. Keep them coming.
I guess you're not getting thanked, Keffels. Sorry, that's rough. Ran out of money. The slander. He's a Destiny Vaush believer. Yeah, he actually set this whole thing up so that one guy on Twitter, the Destiny X Vaush Together Forever Twitter account or whatever, could go over the reactions to this video and be like, see, you know, that one guy, you all know that one guy, right? Yeah, that's him. He is that's the Deadpool he's hiding. Okay, didn't say Keffel's name because transphobia. I feel like it would also just make you look like a card to consistently like dead name and misgendered Keffels, I guess. You would have to like explain it. You'd have to be like, okay, guys, now look, now you're gonna have to believe me on this one, but this is actually a guy, you know? He points at like passing trans woman. Yeah, like it's barely even worth, I feel, the effort. Wonder if he went with they. Wait, I actually have to know. I have to know the pronouns that were used. Hold on. Where's the clip? I need to know. I just clicked to a point in the timestamp, or the timeline of the video. You never guess what I'm about to show you on the monitor switch, okay? You got your guesses locked in? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now that's how you know these guys are making an authentic comedy, okay? That's how you know these guys aren't around. These guys are coming at you hard and fast with the cleanest jokes. We are so back, baby. Let's go. Yeah, it's almost been 10 years. We're getting there. Do it. Do the thing.
I have some unfortunate news. I am not a lady baller. I had my lady balls removed, and
he has to open with a joke that contextualizes her as being trans so that he doesn't have to explain it. That's actually pretty smart. Good bit too.
I don't know where they went, but if you want to help me find them, you type !charity and donate to the link, and I will. Your support will help me with the search and rescue mission.
Hold on, can we put a pause right there? Does that comment me? I can't tell if that's just because this is kind of a liminal case, and I don't want to insult a.
This is exactly what I mean. This is one of those like really weird bits of like the ineptitude of transphobes where, okay, you know how transphobes know literally nothing about gender or theory or identity or whatever, so when they talk about it, they sound like idiots, whereas trans-positive people are like so aware of the tropes and associations that they actually are like sort of contrarily better at clocking people and better at identifying who is trans, you know? This is one of those things where because he knows his audience is full of simian retards, he can't like leap into the transphobia. He has to be like, was that a real, did she Did she actually have that's a triangle. What? Like, yeah, it's operating on a much lower level. What I'm saying is, in the time it took Michael Knowles to say that, I could have been transphobic 18 times to Keffels. I just choose not to at all times to all trans people.
An actual woman by suggesting she's really a man.
Also, huge compliment to Keffels that even after being teed up for transphobia, Michael Knowles still can't actually be transphobic directly because he has to be like, well, hold on, this doesn't look like the, you know, square-jawed, 5 o'clock stubble, you know, trans women that I see drawings of.
Well, let's just keep going.
You can tell already from like the level of these jokes that the demographic they're making this for is for the demographic that grew
They can always
up
tell.
in a room that was insulated with asbestos and lined with leaded paint. This is literally like if they decided to do a remake of Freaky Friday, except worse somehow. Like, at least Freaky Friday was original. This is so bad.
Put a pause here. Is this person lecturing us on comedy? I'm not saying we're some Norm MacDonalds over here, but these are not exactly, Saint No Henny Youngman, okay? The one-liners are not landing for me. Keep going.
It's like, it's just a ripoff of a bunch
That's
of
all?
different movies. There's no creativity behind it. It's like not even offensive, you know? I feel worse now. In every sense of the word, worse. I am cringing on a physical, on a mental, on a spiritual...
Put a pause there. This person is not cringing on a physical level. I know that because I'm watching him.
That is true, Keffels. You really gotta up the physical, like, look, you know?
I'm going to go with him. If I'm being rude to a woman who, you know, is just unfortunate, then I'm sorry.
Keffels, you won. You won. You're getting responded to by one of the big Pumbas of transphobia, and he can't even commit to the bit. He can't even lock it in. We can always tell.
That's not a cringe. That's a kind of, I'm looking at like a more of a pucker face, and
That
otherwise
could
just
be
a
a
normal
cringe.
face. So it might be a spiritual or otherwise metaphysical cringe, but it's not a physical one. All right, thank you to
That's
Mr.
it. That's literally it. That was the whole. That was genuinely quite pathetic. That was very funny. Thank you to the person who linked that. That was incredible. Yeah, that was the weakest defense. Why even make that video? Genuinely, like, what was the purpose of making that video? I've never watched myself get covered in a conservative video before, and thought like, wow, there has never before been so little a chance of this leading to negative attention directed towards me. Like, this is the most I can be teed up for a response video possible. It's like people are going to accuse me of slipping Michael a couple bucks to make this one easy for us. Daily Wire viewers will eat up anything. They consistently run into an issue, I think, where online the most effective group and the most necessary group for the far right to radicalize are like disaffected incelish young boys, but they can't lean into it fully, which is why this all comes off so boomer, because they're still largely committed to a kind of like, you know, they can't abandon like the core base of a lot of their you know, content creators, or sorry, yeah, a lot of their commentators, which is like Fox News boomers or whatever, but they're on YouTube, so there's just like an incongruity in tone. They've tried a couple of times to do like Zoomer friendly stuff, you know, but it doesn't tend to sell. I don't think it doesn't tend to work.